best friend tried to steal my boyfriend, so I made her bleed. I was sitting in a booth with a few of my coworkers at a restaurant in town when they suddenly stiffened, eyes on the door. I turned to see what they were staring at, and the blood instantly drained from my face. It was my husband, Lucas, and my best friend, Jade. Lucas had his arm around Jade's shoulders, guiding her toward the table the hostess directed them to. I spun back around and hunched down in my seat to keep Lucas from seeing me. Tears filled my eyes, and I had to blink rapidly to keep them from falling. I couldn't believe this was happening. My husband was clearly on a date with my best friend. I met Lucas in college. We were both business majors, and he had his whole life planned out for him, until he met me, and his whole plan derailed because we fell in love. When I brought him back to my hometown, he immediately hit it off with Jade. I thought they got too close too fast, but Jade always laughed off my concerns, teasing me for being jealous. My family instantly fell in love with him, and our relationship deepened after that first visit. Jade started hanging out with us all the time. When Lucas and I moved into an apartment together, we gave Jade a key for emergencies. That was my first mistake. She used that key all the time. She never knocked anymore. We could be just coming out of the shower and she'd walk in like she owned the place. It irritated me, but Lucas thought it was sweet. He knew about her horrible home life, so he was more compassionate towards her. Jade seemed to lose her mind when I told her that Lucas proposed to me. She started crying and screaming and throwing stuff. It honestly scared me and I almost left, but figured someone should make sure she didn't hurt herself. When she wore herself out, she apologized to me and said she was very happy for me. She said it in a dull tone. It was obviously a lie, but I let it go. After that, our friendship sort of went downhill. We didn't hang out as much anymore. She was my maid of honor and didn't even throw me a bachelorette party. I had to do that myself and invite everyone. During the wedding, she almost ruined it by coming dressed in a white wedding dress instead of the maid of honor dress I picked out for her. But she still acted happy for us during the ceremony and the reception, declining to give a toast. She continued to use her key and let herself in our apartment without warning. Lucas was getting tired of it too. So when we bought our house, we didn't give her a key and she threw a massive fit over that. I should have seen all the signs back then, but I was too blinded by my love for Lucas. Janice? A male voice said, breaking through my thoughts. I glanced up in surprise to see Lucas standing by the table looking very uncomfortable. Jade stood next to him with her hand resting gently on his shoulder. Lucas didn't shove her hand off, and that told me everything I needed to know. What? I asked coldly. Lucas flinched at my tone, looking miserable. Can we go somewhere and talk? He asked hesitantly. We really need to talk. I glanced at Jade, irritated at the smirk on her face, and sighed, turning to my coworkers. Give me a few minutes, I said, standing. I followed Lucas and Jade to the parking lot out front. My foot started tapping impatiently against the asphalt. What? I demanded sharply. Lucas sighed and muttered, it wasn't supposed to happen this way. I raised a hand to stop his next words. Lucas, I said firmly, do you still love me? His head jerked up and I saw the tears in his eyes. Yes, he cried. Jade rolled her eyes and stepped in front of Lucas, glaring at me. You lost, Janice, she snapped at me. I finally beat you at something. Lucas loves me now, not you, me. Her smirk widened and she looked a little unhinged. She took a step closer to me and lowered her voice so I was the only one to hear her. And you have no idea what this man will do for me. I got your husband and next we'll be coming for the kids. You'll have nothing, Janice, because you are nothing. Anger filled me so sharply that I saw red and kind of blacked out for a minute. The next thing I knew, my fist was throbbing and Jade was on the ground, wailing and bleeding from her nose. Lucas stared at her for a moment, lip curled in disgust, and fell to his knees in front of me. Please, I'm so sorry, take me back, he begged. I stared at him and realized I didn't feel anything for him. I just felt cold and numb. No, I said coldly, heading back into the restaurant.